Ready? Hello, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together every Thursday and we make something. It's funny because we have an online event tonight that's actually happening. And so I was going to kind of show you a couple sneak peeks in this video, but I'm not going to make anything using those items because that's what tonight's event is all about. I'll be actually demonstrating and sharing all of those fun new items with you. Lots and lots and lots of new items tonight, by the way. So make sure you spend some time with us later tonight. We go live at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern time. So depending on where you are, you got to do the math if you're in between those two times. Let's see. I got to get some lotion. In other news, our babies were here this morning. So that's why we're a couple minutes late joining on today because the babies were here. And if the babies are here, the world stops. But Kirsten knew we had to get live, so she snuck out with the babies. But they're doing great. They loved it because Ken had all the lights on in here because we have three big spotlights on in here. And Liam especially loves this room. He loves to come in here and hang on. Sorry. This is for a rental. I have to answer it. Great. Hang on, I got to give them my email address. They want my email address. Sorry, guys. We're desperate, so we got to do this. Okay. So in the rental news, nothing yet. We applied for one and did not get it. Apparently we look like shady people or something. I don't know. They wouldn't give us a reason why they didn't pick us, but that's, it wasn't meant to be. That's fine. And so we're still looking. But technically we do need to leave, March 31st. And I'm not going to count how many days away that is because that will get me a little more anxious than I already am. But we all know God's in control. That's the easy part for me to understand. I know he has a plan. I know there's a reason. I know I get all that. And in 2 months, I'll look back and go, why were you so worried? I'm not worried. I need to know where I'm going to be. I know he has a plan for me. I know he's working something out. So I will I will have a place. I'm not worried about that. But I just like to know I'm a planner. And sometimes that planning doesn't work with God's plans. So it's fine. It's all good. My parents have 2 extra bedrooms we could run into if we needed to. So that's fine. Also, speaking of my parents, as you all know, they've had my dog Cookie, my 6-pound Maltese for now almost 3 months. I have actually not tried to visit her because it'll be too upsetting for me because I can't have her at this house. But my dad is taking very good care of her. He adores her, which is really good because, it's good. But Kenny saw her the other day because my parents went to, for their 50, how many years have they been married? 53 years, Kenny, or 52 years? 52, their anniversary. They went to Palm Springs for the week. And so Katie got to take care of the dog. And Katie works at the office now, and Katie took the dog to the office. And the first thing Ken said when he saw her was, she's fat. Apparently, not only is my dad feeding her very, very well, she is not getting as many walks as she needs. So my little 6-pound Maltese, I'm a little concerned about my little baby. I will have to contact my dad when he gets back and just say, hey, Dad, you know what? That's okay whatever you feed her, but you need to go for more walks or you need to cut down on the food. I don't want a 16-pound Maltese when she comes back. I don't think she can handle that much weight. I don't know how much weight she's gained. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so woo, crazy, right? Let's see. Any other news? Oh, you might notice my shirt. This is really funny. Darlene actually bought me one of these shirts, the exact same shirt in pink. And I love it so much and I wear it all the time that I had to get one in gray. So Darlene, I bought this because of you, because you got me the first one and I needed another one. It's like one of those things where you find a piece of clothing that you love and you go buy it in more colors because you're like, I know I like it. Well, that's what I did. So that's why I got that. Okay, let's jump in. And you know what? For some reason, I'm not seeing your guys' chats and that's really, really weird. I'm seeing like all these other random, let's see, maybe I can pull this up and Because life check. Oh, if you're not seeing us, you need to hit refresh, that little curly arrow, or the key up at the top of your keyboard that says F5. Click on that and that will refresh and that will get you our video. Sometimes your computer just keeps the same feed, but when we change the feed, it keeps the same feed. Excuse me. So you need to refresh if you don't see it. Hit F5 on your keyboard. Let's see. Yes, we are on, Belinda. Oh, Bam says yesterday was her 49th anniversary. That's awesome. More walks would do good for both of them. Absolutely. That is totally true. So that's important. Let's see. Nancy's in Surprise, Arizona. It's only 81. Ooh, that sounds nice. If that sounds nice. Darlene says, I thought Ken did laundry. He does. He does do all the laundry. But, you know, I mean, I can't ask him to do the laundry every other day. So he does it about, what, once a week, twice a week, I guess? I don't know. I wear the same clothes a couple days before I put them in the laundry. It's not like I'm getting them dirty. Except the babies get my pants dirty. I wear, like, black capri leggings 90% of the time. And I put on 2 pairs today. Well, I put on one pair, it had banana smear on it. Put on another pair, it had some kind of smear on it from the babies. So finally I had to go get the clean clothes and found another pair. So that's me. Okay. Love my shirt, Brenda says. Thank you. Thank you. Bella's 17th birthday was yesterday, Corinna. Wow. Oh gosh, hug her every extra day. Wow. Wow. So, hi Evie, good morning. Let's see, in other news, big event tonight, you guys, big event. In fact, Amy, our web girl, emailed me last night and said, I show that we have 16 brand new items. 16. And I said, whoa, wait, who decided that? It was me. But I said, no, that's too many. So we took 3 out because we just had way too many. It would like literally bombard you. And so we didn't want to do that. So we're releasing 13. However, those of you that were in the class probably already got a sneak peek and probably already ordered and maybe even received by now the Kirsten bag, the tabbed pocket dividers for the Kirsten bag, and the magnet sheets for the Kirsten bag. So 3 of those items, and the alphabet dotted set and the number dotted 4-inch. So chances are you might already have those. So 5 of those items are good. Also, in other news, the April calendar was delivered. Well, that's not true. Half of the April calendar was delivered to our warehouse yesterday for our little calendars. So that's actually what I'm going to work on today because I haven't done mine yet. Those came in last night. They're on the website today. So you can add it to your order. If you're doing the calendars, you can add it to your order for tonight because you don't need to buy it right this second. You can wait till all the other items are released. We are planning on releasing the items for tonight early. We won't wait until 4 o'clock Pacific time because that has a tendency to crash the website when we do that. Although they say, and I say this every time, we have the most amount of RAM you can get. Apparently, obviously we don't because the website sometimes crashes. So still trying to work on that, whatever. But yeah, so we'll release it eventually. But I would wait. There's really no rush. So don't think you have to order it instantly. Go look at each item because you definitely want to make sure you get to, why are you shaking your head no? Are you talking to me or are you just complaining to something?
No, I'm just complaining to my computer.
He's complaining to his computer. Okay, I see him shaking his head and I'm like, wait, is that a message to me? No. I don't know. Those of you that have never seen these videos, my husband's like right there he has, how many different screens do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different screens in front of him, technically. And he's like trying to like maneuver all of them at the same time. So what I think you should do is I think you should really spend your time shopping today and, make sure you do, make good choices. But I highly recommend after all discounts, that it's over $100, so I pay the shipping. Okay? There's a ton of stuff coming and it's very heavy. It's very expensive to ship. If you buy one buddy bag, that's not a good idea. Okay? So if you don't have it in your budget, wait. Okay? Don't buy one buddy bag because the shipping's too expensive. Make sure you get a full order altogether. after shipping $100 in the US, then you're getting the free shipping because that means Ken and Stephanie pay the shipping. Okay. So please really like plan that ahead. Okay. And it's also helpful if you just wait, and then really make sure you're ready to place that order, because it's really hard for Utah to combine orders. Like if you go, oh, I need one more item, and then you're like, oh, I want you to put that in the other. It's really rough. So if you have to place another item and it's only like $1.25 shipping, I beg you just to pay the $1.25, because it's literally like 3 people have to get involved to try to fix putting the orders together. But if it must be, it must be. That's fine. Okay, cost of doing business. Okay. Kenny, are you even able to look at the chat, or he's so busy he's not even able to look at the chat? I get it. Tonight, or what time, Betty? It's 4 o'clock Pacific time, where I will actually demo each of these items. So you'll get to see them up close and personal. Just a heads up, the dotted 4-inch numbers, there's like 3 left. The chances of you getting that is pretty much 0. We have those on order again, but they won't be back for a while. HSN stuff. The missing palette has been found. Praise Jesus, because they weren't going to pay us for it. We were in serious problems with that. So yes, it has been found. Oh, I know, seriously. Best news ever. Yeah, best news ever. So they found it, which is great. So they do have some new items on their website. Well, not new, some new old items on their website. For example, the picnic basket, the sunflower fold-it, the dotted alphabet that matches the dotted 4-inch that we're doing later tonight. Also, so that happened. So that's very exciting. Also, Tuesday, I found out I'm going on Real HSN to do Suzanne's Crafty Corner, and that's with our Slimline bundle. So you can catch me on there when, yeah, I don't know. What is it? Was it like the 4 o'clock hour, I think, for us? I think it's the 7 o'clock hour for Eastern. And then after that, apparently we go to Facebook Live and we do some other items there. We'll find out. And that's where you guys turned in all your cards. All the cards that you mailed in, I have 1 billion, by the way. I'm so stoked. All of those items are going to be on the Facebook Live. I'm going to try to get every single one on. I'm going to be going fast, but it'll be fun. And that will be on the 23rd as well. Let me jump in really quick. Yes, Carrie, they found the palette. I'm so excited. MJ, that's the Slimline bundle. That is actually going to be on the HSN for real on Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night. Let's see. Oh, Patricia said HSN honored my original order price with a discount for the picnic basket and sunflower. That's awesome. That's awesome. Will we still get the flash sale price for the 4-inch numbers when you all reorder? The official answer is no, because it's always once it's out, it's out. However, on that item, I am going to do a flash sale still, because I really want you to have the numbers, and I know they're really expensive. So on that one item, I will do the flash sale price when it comes back. That is not normal. That I'm breaking every rule at the Stamps of Life to do that. But in my mind, I had planned to honor the flash sale price on this one item. So, because I really want you to have the numbers, because when you make your banners, you really need the numbers. I'm just saying. In fact, remember I used that dotted alphabet. I wanted to show you, you have to go to my Instagram, my personal Instagram, to see it. But I wanted to show you the banner that I made for the baby's birthday party, but Kirsten refuses to take it down. It's in her in her main room, you know, the family room. We don't have like living room, family rooms anymore in California, but it's just like their main room, because it's one big room downstairs. And, she has it on the wall, and she's like, I'm not taking it down. I'm leaving it there because I love it. And so it makes me happy. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, Corinna, it's okay. I have lots of cards. Don't worry. It's okay. Yes, Barb, it's already on their website, the Slimline. However, last time I looked, only one of the items there's an exclusive 2-pack of different backgrounds that might interest some of you. but we don't have that on our website. That part, last time I looked though, that wasn't on there yet. So stay tuned on that. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Sneak peeks. Let's hit some sneak peeks really quick. Also, actually, sorry, I'm going to check my email because if those people with that rental emailed me, I need to, what's this? 441. Okay. I'm dealing with other stuff. Excuse me. I got to email her back really quick. Okay. Sneak peeks. Ready? Ready? I had them. I literally had them all like right here. Oh, okay. So I have 1, 2. Where's the other one? Crud. It's over there. Okay. I have 2 sneak peeks for, hang on. Let me see if I can reach it. Oh my gosh. This is not a good idea. Don't you always do something and you're like, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Well, I did it. Okay. Camera 3 is not connected. Oh, well, so far we don't need it, so it's okay. So what we have here is the, hang on, I got to try to find it. Oh, well, I could show you that. Oh, look, Ken's in the way. Say hi to Ken's back. Everybody, that's Ken. Got it? Awesome. So here is a sneak peek of the alphabet set that is going live tonight. The Mac Daddy to the alphabet set on HSN right now. HSN is like 1.75 inches. This is 4 inches. So this is like the daddy to the baby, okay? This is literally 4 inches. I don't know why I'm measuring it because I know it's 4 inches. It's 4 inches with the shadow. Now, the cool thing about this, and we're going to talk more about this tonight, don't worry. The cool thing about this, you want to do the overhead for me on this one, Kenny? Let me get a letter I like. Those are letters I don't like. Oh, M for Miller. We'll do M for Miller. Oh, come on. Mine's all taped down still. Oh, apparently I didn't use this set. Okay, so here's the overhead, right? You are getting 3 pieces for each letter. Why is that? Let me show you. I just bent that one a little. It's okay. And by the way, when you bend a die a little, it's okay. Just bend it back. That's not a big deal. Look, I just bent it back. It's fixed. Okay. So here we are. We have our M with just dots. We have the M normal. And we have the M shadow. Now, lots of different things you could do with this. One, you could die cut it. And we'll talk about this more tonight. You could die cut this inside of this, and you would get a letter that looks like that. Okay? Or you could die cut it like that. Or you could die cut it like just this. Or you could die cut it, well, okay, so then you could layer it like that. Or you could layer it just like this. Or you could layer it just like that. Okay, does that make sense? So there's lots and lots of options. Now, why did I make the dots removable? I made the dots removable because sometimes you don't want dots, right? In fact, I did not do the dots for the baby's banner because I just felt like it was a little too much. But if you want dots, boom, there it is. So here's an example of those letters. Now, if you use the dots by themselves, look how awesome this is. Is that the coolest thing you ever saw in your life or what? Just the dots. Just the dots. I love that. Okay, then, and I don't want to show you all my samples. Here is no dots. No dots. Okay, now I want to tell you a trick because I don't want you to email me about this. Let me find the B. I'm going to tell you a trick so you don't email me. And if somebody asks on the fan page, somebody can answer this. Okay, so look at this. So here's the B. I don't want dots, right? There's the B. I do not want dots. Great. Okay, so I'm going to die cut this out of white. That's the shadow. And I'm going to die cut this out of the gray pattern paper. But wait, where are my little inside pieces, right? Where are they? They're gone. They're not there. Well, that's because they're in the dotted die part, okay? We can't have the dots and have these pieces. It's a design problem. You can't have, not problem, but just situation. You can't have these pieces in there if you're going to add the dot, if you're going to have dots. So the inside pieces are with the dots. So you're going to die cut these, then die cut this separately and take those pieces and put them in there, okay? So, for example, I hope you can see the white centers are on top of the gray pattern paper, okay? That's not a defect. It's just because I wanted to have this an option for you. So that's just the heads up on that, okay? So if anybody asks, something's wrong with my B, it doesn't work. Well, okay, that's because of the dots, okay? So that's that. That's one thing that's coming out officially tonight. But sooner. Did you hear that part? But sooner. Okay, so that's one. And I have more samples to share with you. I'll die cut a couple tonight, that kind of stuff. Other items. Oh, lots of others. Lots of Tiffany stuff. Lots of Tiffany stuff. In fact, I was on the phone the other day. What day was that? Was that just yesterday? Gosh, it seems like a mile long ago. Yesterday with the president of the U.S. operations in for Crafters Companion, and he keeps saying his new thing now is he wants to do some more stuff. And I said, well, okay, that sounds good to me. So bring it on. So we're hoping to collaborate on some more stuff, which is very exciting. What you doing? Testing my volume? He's testing. Oh, somebody said our sync is off with my lips versus my, but his is okay. So it could be internet connection issues. Okay, so on our Tiffany stuff tonight, as you know, we have our, let's move that over there. We have our Kirsten bag. And a lot of you have emailed saying, where's the Kirsten bag on your website? That was just a little sneak option for our class members last week. That was a sneak, and we took it off the website because I said it was just going to be on for a couple hours. That was for our class participants to be able to get them quick. But now it'll be on the website tonight. And this is the bag you have to have. We all love Kirsten because she helped give us twins, right? So that's one issue. But the medium storage envelopes that you store all your card bases in, the medium Stamps of Life storage envelopes all fit in here, medium. Also, it comes with 5 of the pocket file tabs. Now, you can use these for a couple different things. One, you could use them for a whole card thing in there, right? Also, you are going to want to use one, and I don't think I have one. Oh, I have the magnet in here. This is the one I'm going to use. You need to use one for miscellaneous dies. When a die runs away from home, because it's supposed to be in here, in one of these, you put it in here, and you put on here runaway, okay? That means the die ran away from home and it goes in the runaway section. So when I just made that up just now. That was pretty awesome though, huh? Okay, but runaways. Any runaways you have go in here, and then next time when you're like using this one and you're using it, you're like, oh, I'm missing the candle top or whatever. Oh, maybe it's in my runaways. Go look in your runaways. Anytime you have loose dies. Now, how many runaways does Stephanie have? Stephanie has a lot. In fact, I have a runaways envelope, but it's in my small one. So I keep all my runways, yeah, they're runaway. I keep them all in here, okay? So now I have a bigger spot to keep them in because I have tons that just seem to run away. Okay, so this is out. This will be out tonight or today. The magnets that fit in here, like that. Now, why didn't Tiff make it all the way to fit the entire envelope? Because in all honesty, it would have cost you more, right? A bigger magnet means more cost. Well, she wanted to keep the price down. And when you have a big die, because this is mainly for big dies, right? When you have a big die, watch this, you guys. When you have a big die, it's okay if it goes over like that a little bit, right? So you want it to go over instead of paying an extra $3 for this magnet, right? It wouldn't be $3. I don't know what it would be, but that's why. So it's still, you're going to still be able to use it, but you don't, for big dies, you don't need a huge extra magnet. So it saves you money, okay? And weight, less weight. So less weight to ship it to you, less weight and all of involved, right? Okay. More cheap, Kansas. Okay, so that's for your runaways. Make sure you use at least one of these for your runaways. Okay, Kirsten bag in pink and black. So those of you that don't like pink, I still love you. I don't know how you cannot like pink. I'm just kidding. But it's coming in pink and black. I gotta go faster. Okay, so we have the magnets also. We have extra of the tabs that go in it. So you can buy those too. Now, this one you guys haven't seen yet. Where is it? This one you haven't seen yet. And I don't even have one yet. Are you ready? Dun, 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 dun. The Katie bag. It is for sale today. Good question. What time? We don't know. After this video, it's a surprise when it's going to be live because I can't have you all go at the exact same time. But now make sure you're liking this video. Make sure you're sharing it. Please share this video. It helps us so much when you share. It really does. But look at this. It has our logo on it now. Look at that. It says, what? You want to see this one? What? There. Okay. There. Now we're going to do it. Look, it has our logo on it. Exclusively for. That means Stephanie is moving up in the world, apparently. Product color, it is pink. We are going to turn it over. What is it for? It's for our, I totally forgot what the word is, stencil. Oh my gosh. I wish I had half of the brain normal people have. I really do. What'd you say? Those things, yeah. Now, this is a surprise to me. Ready for the surprise part? It comes with a pack of the pocket dividers like the Kirsten bag. I did not know that was going to happen. They surprised me with that. I don't know if they meant to surprise me or if I just wasn't paying attention when they talked about it. Sometimes when you have meetings, they just kind of go along. You just like stop listening. But Tiff didn't tell me. And if Tiff would have told me, I would have been paying attention because I listened to her. Okay, so that. But look at this. Got to check my email, make sure that guy hasn't emailed me. Okay. So what we have here is a buddy bag. And we have, this is Tiffany's on the newer buddy bags, especially. She's doing a heavier plastic, which I really appreciate, especially for the Stephanie bags. You really need it when you have that heavier stuff in there. Now, we're going to fold this all up and fold this all up. And I'm going to put this together for you right on the air because then I'll have it done for tonight. And I want to show you this. And then we're going to do my calendar really quick. The calendar, don't forget, is also available. April is also available. Wait until you do all your shopping for today, though, before you buy it. Okay. Okay.
With the deal that's on the Slimline bundle on HSN.
Yeah. The bundle on HSN, the pictures were messed up. And Dina has been working on it. There's 2 SKU items. You are going to be focused on the main one that you really want to think about is the 72, the one that ends in 072, if that's on their website. Can you look real quick or are you not able to look? He's going to try to look. Yeah, just search Stamps of Life. Okay. So we're putting this in there. So look, this is what it looks like, right? And I didn't do that really good. Okay, so now we're going to open the bag. I wish these smelled. They don't. I love smells. Okay, so I'm going to put this in there, except perfume. I can't do perfume. Like, this lotion is not a good one. Okay, so now we're opening this bag. We're putting, oh gosh, dang it. Is it not fixed yet? You have to click on it. Oh, did they fix that one at least? They fixed the picture. Okay, 071 is fixed. The picture on HSN is fixed now. But did they have 072 on there? Yeah, well, they can. They coordinate. Doesn't mean it'd be on the same. Okay, so here is the, oh, I got a hair on me. Here is the Katie bag. Now, open it up. I love that it stays. You're gonna use these for your stencils because all of my stencils are a mess. Hang on, whoops, I can't do it backwards. All of my stencils are a total mess. Tiffany laughed at me when she saw my stencils because they were a mess. And I literally have like 16 different spots over here where they go. And so what we're gonna do, it's not on there yet, it's not on there yet. We're going to put these, so this is my starfish one. Hang on, there's a hair, I can't find it, there it is. There is a starfish one, and I gotta find it. That was from the class, the Seagulls class. So I'm opening these up, and they do come with the cute little tabs. I think they're stickers. I'm sure they're stickers, yeah, stickers. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my stencil, and I'm gonna put that in there right there, like that.
Now they're like 8.5 by 11 magnetic sheets.
8.5 by 11 magnetic sheets. Oh my gosh, you guys, do you have any idea how expensive those would be? You do not want those. What you're gonna do, this is what you need to do, is you need to get like a piece of heavy cardstock. Let Tiffany and I talk about that. Let Tiffany and I talk about it. We'll, you don't want, that would be just way too big. But I understand what you mean because of the bigger envelopes. I get it, I'm listening. But I would rather do something more where it's the strips that she sells on a piece of plastic that would go in your envelope. That way you're not paying for it, because when you have big dies, you don't need the whole sheet to be magnet. Magnets are very costly. Okay, so here we go.
What size bag? The bag you have, what size envelope would it hold?
This one, the Katie?
Yeah.
The Katie doesn't hold one of our envelopes. It's for our stencils. So see how our stencils go in there? So now I have that, and then I have it on the back so I can see my stencils. It is, what is it officially? I've got to measure it because I want to make sure I say the right thing. 5.5 inside by 7.78. Sorry, see, I told you. So would our small, you want to know if our small envelopes fit in here? Yeah, our small envelopes would fit in here. If you wanted to store them up on their side. What? Yeah, give you the idea. So there, yeah, our small storage envelopes fit in there really well, actually. And so if you had any extra things that you wanted to store with yours, you could put, or they could just go in there by themselves. Do the mediums fit in here? That's going to be a next question, right? So let's look. I vote no too. I don't think they will. Not vote, but say, because there's no voting. But yeah. Oh, you're wrong. Well, it's kind of, it's very snug. It's very snug. But if you were going to a stamping party or a crop or something, you could throw a couple of these in there. I wouldn't store them in here because they kind of go a little sideways. See how they, can you do the overhead so they can see? I would not use this Katie bag normally for this, because as you can see, okay, so here it is, but see how it keeps, like, it goes crooked because it doesn't fit. It's too snug. It like pokes the bag out. So, but if you were going to an event, very, very well. But if you wanted for storage, you would use the smaller envelope or the actual tabs that go with it. Okay. Okay. Got all that. But I need to organize my stencils now, especially for tonight, because, I have literally, you guys, look, you want to see my stencil storage right now? Right here. They're literally just all like thrown together. It's a pile. Yeah, it's a stencil pile and a ruler. Oh, a ruler. Oh, it's a short ruler. But yeah, no, that's one pile. And then I have more over here. I have one in this, in the Kirsten envelope, just because I was trying to keep them safe. Because stencils are a little fragile, you guys. They really kind of are fragile, and so we need to make sure we keep them safe. So these bags will really keep them safe. Okay, so somebody's got to come organize me on this. Tiffany. Okay, so that's the storage. That's the Katie. You can buy extra of these. You got that. You got, and you guys, and you can put more than one in each of these. Okay, you can easily do that. Easily. Okay, so that's Katie. So, oh, get it, you guys? Because Kirsten's the older daughter. So, not big, I'm not allowed to say big, but she's the older daughter, so she gets the bigger bag. And Katie is the smaller daughter, so she gets the smaller bag. So, it's kind of cool to have people like older and younger, as opposed to what?
Smaller and bigger.
Well, because when they were little, I'd call Kirsten big one because she was the big one. She was taller. And then I'd call Katie the little one. And then little one got shortened to words you're not allowed to say anymore for little people. And I call her Midgie, which is, I know, politically incorrect, but when you're in your own home and it's not derogatory. Okay, but I always call her Midgie. So Midgie gets the little ones. And my kids have tons of nicknames. Like when I was mad at Kirsten, because her name is KJ. I never call her Kirsten. It's KJ. And when I would be mad at her when she was little, which was like never, probably 3 times in her whole entire life, I said, KJ Jennifer, which makes no sense because her name is Kirsten Jennifer. So I was calling her Kirsten Jennifer, but whatever. Okay. I think that kid got in trouble really one time. She lied to me and she gave herself an ulcer. So she had to tell me the truth because she made herself so sick. It was awesome. Okay. Like I said, perfect child. And she gave us 2 grandsons. So she is really perfect. Okay. But as I always say, you're not the second daughter's therapist says I'm not allowed to say perfect for the first one. Okay. Moving on. I need to work on, what time is it? Oh gosh, we're running out of time already. Finally came in half the order. So if you like the April, if you're doing our calendars, get the April with today's order because we're going to run out. And I don't know where the other shipment is, the other half. Okay, so I decided I was going to die cut, and I actually pulled some of these items, which is really good. I'm using the calendar dies, and I'm going to use the 2 largest for the title. And I'm going to grab these. And I'm going to die cut these, and I'm going to do, oh, actually, I wasn't thinking too far ahead because I want to do 2 colors. So I'm going to do Pixie yellow, purple, and let's do yellow. I think this is this Sunshine? I think this is Sunshine. Okay, so I'm gonna go, oh, my machine's turned around. I sometimes work over there, so when I die cut, was testing a ton of dies yesterday. Okay, so we're gonna lay this down. I'm gonna do this in the larger die. So we're gonna lay that down at an angle. It like barely works, barely fits. Check, okay. So we're gonna lay this down and we're gonna run this through just like that. Oh, okay, there. And now we have, that's the background. Now we're gonna do the, whoops. Now we're going to do the top. And I'm actually, this is the smaller one. I'm actually going to, and you can kind of do it better, this one fits better. So this layers it, which is really cool because when you paint, you really don't have the option to layer, right? So I'm going to, excuse me, run this through. And so 4 o'clock tonight is the big demo. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm going to grab this. I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this. Now, the cool thing about the calendars, my friends, and this is like the biggest thing, is you get to make it the colors you want. So if you want it to match your house, every month you could do black and white or something. You know what I mean? Like you could pick the colors that you have in your home and make every month match your house. Or you could go by seasons and you could say, ooh, I'm going to use these colors because I like these for the season because I'm doing pastels more like for like Easter. Or you could do something like, you're like, oh, I don't know what colors to do. I don't know what colors to do. What I recommend is you go to your favorite paper pad that you have from the Stamps of Life and you go, okay, I love this color palette. Okay, what colors do I love about this? Oh, I love, like I would go to, me personally, I probably used it all because that's just me. Oh, hang on. Let's see if I have it in here. Bigger flowers, bigger flowers, bigger flowers. I used them all. See? Problem. But it's this one where it has the little, do overhead so they can see it. So it has the little flower pots in the poppy, and I think it's banana and artichoke and ginger snap. So I would pick a paper I like and then pull those colors to do your calendar, because then you know you're going to like those colors. So that's kind of important. So now I have my thing here, and I am going to grab the, oh, here's a trick. Here's a big trick, you guys. I don't have masking tape at this house, so I use some adhesive sheet, and I just kind of made it less sticky. Tape down your letters and anything small that you need to paint. So for example, I'm going to paint that little butterfly there, and yours are going to look a little different than mine, because mine are the prototype. We added wire instead, I think, for these. But look, now it's not going anywhere. Now I can paint it much easier. And I'm going to grab some, I want to do purple. I like purple. Oh, hang on. So here's all the paints. And we're going to grab these. Now, I really like the Delta. I think it's Delta and Plaid paints. This is one of those times where I'm going to tell you, don't go cheap on your paint. I did on Amazon, and I was so disappointed. So get decent paints. They're like 50 cents at Walmart. Can you see that? Okay. And so I'm going to grab, I think I want, whoops. I want to grab, let's do purple. So I'm going to grab, ooh, this purple. Ooh, I love that purple. And then let's get a yellow too. Oops, let's get a yellow for my butterfly. Let's do this. So this is just going to be the beginning of my April calendar. I will need time to finish all of it. But Stephanie bag, you guys are going to ask. Stephanie bag holds, which is really cool, holds the inks and the paints, which is cool because it's like any color. Stephanie bag. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, oh, I usually have a palette in here, a plate. Oh gosh. Kenny, can you reach over there on that dresser right there? See that green thing? That, by the glue. Oh, and I'll take the glue too. Oh, actually, I don't need the glue. I have glue. Okay, so just that green plate right there in that bucket. Palette. Okay. Oh, well, there's some sneaks in there, so we can't show you that one. Okay, so here's a palette. These are actually from the babies. They had a special food they were eating for a while. So just use any TV, like remember TV dinners kind of thing. And then any extra paint, you can literally just kind of pull together once it's dry and throw it away. But I'm not going to spend time doing that. Okay, so here we have my paint. Here we have, let's do this in purple. And I'm just going to squirt some out there. And we're going to get makeup sponges. Cheap, square, triangle makeup sponges. Less paint is better, you guys. I always thought, oh, put a whole bunch of paint on there. If you put a whole bunch of paint, then you're going to get air bubbles. If you use less paint, it actually works better. And I put it really, all the letters really close together. You'll want to do the overhead so they can see this. I put the letters really close together so it doesn't get on the sides as much. And he's going to switch the camera. Yeah, there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly tap, 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 just like this. And it even looks like I have too much paint here, but just going to tap. And I am going to paint my letters. Now, sometimes you'll need to do, like, especially on the lighter colors, you'll want to do more than one layer. But look how easy this is, you guys. It's so dang easy. So we'll let that dry a little bit, and then we'll add another coat. And for my little butterfly, again, your little body's going to be a little different. Oh, I'm also very, very cheap, so I really... Especially for the butterfly, it's going to be really small, so I'll just use like a little piece. You can cut these like into 2 or 3 or 4 pieces. So there's my April beginning, and then we're going to add some yellow. And I just added on top. It's fine. You don't need to like, don't be fancy. Don't go too crazy. And you can just use a little piece like that. Sometimes if you don't want to get your hands in there, you could use like a little clothespin. But see, if this is all taped down, then those little guys aren't going to move, and you don't have to worry about it. Oh, look how pretty that yellow is. So I'm just tapping it down. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Look how cute that is. So this is the beginning of my April calendar. I'm not going to do the whole thing. But there's the big, oh my gosh, that yellow looks so good. Doesn't it? Wow. Wow. Not liking the purple as much as the yellow now. Okay, I'm gonna add more purple. See, I need to go a couple coats on the purple, then I'll be happier. So the cool thing about painting is like, it's very forgiving. If you don't like it, you could paint over it. So that's kind of cool, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna add that. And then for our little body, I kind of think I'm going to grab another color. And let's do a dark purple. Purple and yellow, I love together. Okay, so this is like more of a grape color, and I'm just gonna get, now remember, this is a little tiny piece, so I just need a little tiny bit of sponge. Don't waste a whole sponge on this guy, because he doesn't, he doesn't deserve it. Doesn't need it. And we're just going to go over it like this. So 4 o'clock Pacific time, you guys, that's when our big demo is. We're gonna have raffles. Anybody that enters the chat has a chance to win some gift certificates to the website, which is really cool. Dot, 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 dot. There we go. And let's do another coat of this. But you can see how easy it is because it's stuck on the paper. Because now I would recommend using masking tape. So stick it down to masking tape. That's even easier. Or Blues painter's tape. I don't have any of those. Otherwise I would. Look at that. Now I'm really liking that. And I might do a little bit more yellow. And don't do this on your secret weapon like I am, because I would have almost gotten paint on it. But the closer you put the same color pieces together, then it's not going to get on the side. But look at that, you guys. That is the making of my April calendar. See? Isn't that cool? And once it's completely dry, I will add it to my, oh, you know what, Dan? I was going to, hang on. Well, stop. Okay, hang on. Whoops. I wanted to ink the edges of this. So let me grab this really quick. Now, when you do that and you forget, what you're going to do is take a piece of scrap paper and slide it under there, and then you're going to ink the edges. And I'm going to do that really quick because I know I have to go. Okay, so Kenny says the internet is really crummy today for some reason. So we're going to try our best for tonight. I swear, I think it's sometimes when there's more people on, it just doesn't like it as much. I don't know. But we're going to do our absolute best, my friends. And if you see that screen in the beginning that's like just like a picture, just wait. Just wait. That means we're coming on soon. Also, if you ever aren't sure, and you're like, oh gosh, I feel like they should be live by now, you can also refresh your screen, F5 at the top of your keyboard tonight, F5. And then that'll give you the most recent screen or the most recent live. So if you still see those hearts or something, that just means we haven't gone live yet, okay? So but just click F5 just to make sure. Okay, so now I'm just inking the edges because you know me, I have to have inked edges. And it might not look like much, but it'll be just enough for the edges. And see how I'm just taking my scrap paper and I'm putting it under the part that I accidentally already glued down because I was ahead of myself. And I don't necessarily want to lift the whole thing up again because I don't want it to get all icky, you know what I mean?
What color paint are you using?
Right now I am using, this is Apple Barrel. This is 50 cents at Walmart, you guys. I bought every color they had, 50 cents. This is Apple Barrel and this is Petunia Purple. Petunia Purple for my April. This one is for my little butterfly body, and that's Purple Iris. Whoops. Purple Iris. And then for the yellow, Apple Barrel again, 50 cents, you guys. Yellow Flame. Yellow Flame. Now, I only use the matte paint. I do not use the gloss paint. I'm not a gloss painter. I feel like it doesn't go on as clean. Okay, so I'm inking the edges. And okay, you guys know me, I have to do the yellow now because it'll drive me crazy if I don't. Okay, so now we can do the yellow. Get our other brush. Little yellow brush. And for some reason, I think the boys were playing with some of this because my brushes are all sticky. Okay, so I'm going to add.
It's for ladies. the boy's fault.
I know. So for now on, anytime something goes wrong, it's the boy's fault. So if we're late, it's the boy's fault. If I have a sticky brush, it's the boy's fault. They can't defend themselves. Poor babies. Oh my gosh, you guys, we love them so much. I can't stand it. It's like whenever I'm having a bad day, I say, I need a baby fix, and Kirsten will come over, and I just, oh, it changes the world. It kind of grounds me again. It makes me realize, okay, you know what? Family, God and family, only important things. Everything else is just gravy. Nothing else matters. God and family. Okay, so I'm inking this. Nothing else matters. Okay. So what if you don't have anywhere to sleep on April 1st? Okay, so here we go. Here's my cute little thing. And now, hopefully it's dry enough. Actually, I think that looks really awesome. I will not glue these yet, but I want you to see kind of the finished product. I'll show it tonight. But look, see now all these, now I can move these. They dry really fast, you guys. Did you see how fast those dried though? It's so awesome. Okay, there. And then I got my little butterfly. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look how dang cute this is. Oh my gosh, the makings of the perfect little calendar. Then I'm going to take this, and I forgot to do this. I can glue it, or you could also just do this. And I'll do this to be fast. And it's not going to stick as well to the MDF, but it'll work. This adhesive is what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just adding this real quick so you can see the finished product. Oh, okay. This is being taped, so hopefully the taping is a better quality. We do our best. We are hardwired. We're not using Wi-Fi. We're hardwired, and sometimes it just doesn't always be perfect. Okay, look at that. That's my makings of my April calendar. Now, if I wanted to, I could stamp more, but I have this butterfly, right? Because that's one of the club sets. I could stamp it in the background. Go crazy and go have fun with this. Lots of products you already have, so it's even better. Okay, my friends, sorry to kind of finish this off real quick, but we're going to go look at a rental real quick, so hopefully it'll work. My friends, I will see you at 4 o'clock tonight Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, these items will go on the website a little bit earlier than that, so keep yourself, keep hitting that F5. F5, by the way, and something's not working, click F5. Do that. What'd you just do? He went to black screen. Sorry. Okay. Why do I look so pink? Hang on. He's going to try to do something. What? He's going to try to switch the color. What? Oh, I saw the black screen. Okay. He's going to try to switch the color. I'm pink all of a sudden. I'm not pink. I look sunburned or something. And now it's frozen. Now it's frozen. He's trying to fix it. Okay. So tonight, you guys, heads up, 7-Up. We're going to have a great time. Hopefully this... I'm okay. Hopefully... I told Ken, whenever you hear a crash, you need to say, are you okay? Because what if I'm not? Right? I have to... Sometimes I have to teach him little things like that. You done doing your little color things? I got to go. Test is over. I'm still pink. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, you guys, 4 o'clock Pacific time. I will see you there. Be there or be square, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you in a couple